From Florida to a big murder case in Idaho, the surviving son of the so-called doomsday mom testifying in court Tuesday. Colby Ryan, Lori Vallow son, taking the stand, talking about the mother he once knew and what changed since learning his younger siblings, Tylee and JJ, were killed. An emotional jailhouse call between the two was played where Colby accuses his mom of murder. Jury consultant and body language expert, as well as a member of the Human Behavior Academy. She's the president there. Susan Constantine here with me. Always good to see your insights. So what do you make of Lori Vallow body language, her expressions, her speech so far? I know at one point she fell asleep in court.
Yeah, it's been interesting to watch how she deflects. Oftentimes what she does is she sinks kind of into her own body. It's kind of like a turtle, brings her head out, cocks her head, and then you see the smirking and the smiling that's going on. This is what I would share with you is you are seeing face to face with a true psychopath. These emotions that are so incongruent and detached from true empathy and compassion, especially when she's hearing her son testify, is a true indication that she's completely detached emotionally. So the incongruency not only will speak very loudly to her son, but also to the jury, which is not going to do well for her.
And what about her son in terms of his emotions on this stand? He's accusing his mother of indeed being guilty and ripping his heart out in a jailhouse call. How does the jury process that?
Wow, that's pretty powerful. He's speaking truth to power. So it couldn't have been a stronger statement showing how much this has ripped him apart. That jury is going to connect with him because they're going to put themselves in that same situation and thinking, what would it be like for them if they had to speak on behalf of one of their loved ones? Watching him break down and cry and seeing that emotion is very visceral. It will provoke that same emotion in that jury. So emotion provokes emotion. So I think that this was very powerful.
Lori at one point was seen mouthing to her son, "I love you." She also asked to miss an afternoon of testimony. So, I mean, is she completely, as you kind of touched on, shutting down?
Well, I think that she does love him, but the question is, what does she consider being loved? So just because she mouthed it, it was a way for her to send a signal to him like, listen, everything is fine. I love you. I forgive you. And all of this kind of rhetoric that, she's playing in her head. So I don't think it was very authentic. And I think that the jury is going to find out the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree with you more. And that's true of life, right? Just because someone says those words, there's a lot of meaning hinging on those three words. Thank you so much, Susan Constantine. We appreciate you joining us.
My pleasure.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.